From the Stratus Arena at the campus of FDU University, WCTV is proud to present the semifinal of the 60th Jamboree. Hello everybody, I'm Larry LaFury along with John Francola and the gang here at WCTV to bring you the semifinal games for the Bergen County tournament tonight. The first game we're going to have number 4, St. Joe's versus number 8, Pascack Hills. And John, let's start with Pascack Hills. Last 2 games have been, down to the last second, a heart attack. Schumer with a big shot to beat Old Japan, and then last week with the Gilliming playing very well, they were able to knock off the number 1 seed, Ramapo.
Well, Larry, this is the team that lost only 1 game all year, and they lost to Ramsey, and it was a 45-44 OT. So they're 1 point away. They can shoot, they can run, and right now they have that mojo, as I always call it. They feel they're unbeatable.
I know prior to the game, we asked the coach, Kirkby from Pascack Hills, but what do you have for us today? You had 2 great games. You're making our telecast really look good. He just smiled and said, I got a couple of things up my sleeve. We'll talk after the game.
But Larry, when you look at a team like that, nobody's getting dressed. Nobody's changing their clothes. You got to keep playing with the same thing. You don't want to get close to it. The smell is unbelievable.
They're very superstitious. Now for
that coaches everybody.
Now for St. Joe's, the number 4 seeds, they come in probably with 2 of the best backcourt in Bergen County. I know the Don Bosco team may want to take challenge, and we'll talk about them in the next game. But with Nate Garvey and Chauncey Hawkins, you got speed, you got versatility. They can shoot from the outside. They can break the defense down. They're a very, very strong team.
Well, unbelievable. When you look at Hawkins, this young man's got to be the fastest guy. I bet if we put him on a 50-yard dash, he would win the race without even getting into the game. But outstanding shooter. They're going to play full court. Going to be mano a mano. St. Joe's will play defense. And they made a change in the starters to affect that by bringing Giles Harris, who I believe is going down south with the Coach K, not the basketball.
The football, yes.
Well, Hippolyte right now is going to be coming off the bench. They're going to go with 3 guards. And they're going to try to stop the hot shooting Cowboys.
Well, it should be a great game. Both Pascack Hills and St. Joseph's, they are no strangers to the Jamboree. This is the semifinal. The winner here moves on next Friday on the 26th at 7 o'clock to play for the championship. This is the first game. The second game, we'll have Teaneck and Don Bosco Prep. Sit back and enjoy these games. Again, the first game, St. Joe's versus Pascack Hills. Brought to you by WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're getting ready for the introductions of the players by the voice of the Jamboree, Joe Hausman. The crowd is filing in, and it's, as you might expect, the place could be packed.
Should be an SRO by the time.
People are still coming in. They're standing outside.
Like you and I remember that snow day when the game started a half hour later.
I remember that. All right, we're gonna turn everything over to the voice.
At this time, I would like to introduce to you the entire rosters for both games, beginning with the non-starters and continuing through the entire team. For the Cowboys of Pascack Hills High School, number 34, Paul Sullivan. Number 34. For Pascack Hills High School, number 41, Kristen Pino. Number 41. For the Cowboys, number 35, Thomas Brown. Number 35. Number 22 for Pascack Hills High School, Ryan Rockland. Number 22. For the Cowboys of Pascack Hills, number 43, Sean Jackson. Number 43. For Pascack Hills High School, number 10, Garrett Rolian. Number 10. For the Cowboys of Pascack High School, number 20, Michael Murphy, number 20. For the Hills of Pascack Valley, Crosby Pascack Hills, number 32, Brandon Denzinger, number 32. For the Cowboys of Pascack Hills, number 42, Zach Rogan, number 42. And for Pascack Hills, number 14, Steve Steiger, number 14. And now for the roster of the Green Knights of St. Joseph Regional High School. Number 5, Zach Almonte, number 5. For the Green Knights of St. Joe's, number 21, Matthew Balazar, number 21. For the Green Knights, number 15, Tristan Pascack, number 15. For St. Joseph Regional High School, number 14, Alex Luckman, number 14. For the Green Knights of St. Joe's, number 2, Amai Michael, number 2. Number 0 for the Green Knights, Stephen Goodwin, 0. For the Green Knights, number 11, Steve Foster, number 11. For St. Joseph Regional High School, number 20, Anthony D'Apolito, number 20. Number 25 for the Green Knights, Isaiah Charles, number 25. Number 10 for the Green Knights, Tyler Fielkowski, number 10. For the Green Knights, St. Joe's, number 12, Dorian Harding, number 12. And for the Green Knights, St. Joseph Regional High School, number 23, Isaac Hippolyte, number 23. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineups for this evening's first game. Starting at 4 for the Cowboys of Pascack Hills, a 6'2" junior, number 33, Kevin Michael, number 33. Starting at the guard position for the Green Knights of St. Joe's, a 5'11" senior, number 3, J.P. Giles Harris, number 3. Starting at guard for Pascack Hills, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Evan Lasserin, number 24. And the guard position this afternoon for St. Joe's, a 5'9" junior, number 4, Tootsie Hopkins, number 4. And the guard position for the Cowboys, a 5'11" junior, number 30, Jason Schill, number 30. And the center position for the Green Knights, a 6'7" senior, number 22, Ryan Griffin, number 22. Starting at the guard position for the Cowboys of Pascack Hills, a 6'1" junior, number 21, Nick Goulet, number 21. a 6'4" junior, number 24, Jamboree. Number 24. At the guard position for the Cowboys, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Evan. Number 23. And starting at guard for the Green Knights of St. Joe, a 6'3" senior, number 1, number 1. Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, they introduced the teams. We're going to have the national anthem. And
before our games today, we again would like to have a moment of silence for the late, beloved Mickey Corcoran, who recently passed at the age of 93. Since the Jamboree started back in 1951, Mickey was our guiding light. He was a teacher, a coach, and mentor who was a positive influence and a role model for so many of us. Mickey will be sorely missed. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. This evening we have a celebrity to sing our national anthem. He is a winner of, he was the winner of the second season of The Voice. He is a two-time Grammy winner. Let me introduce you to Mr. Jermaine Paul.
Jermaine Paul will be singing our national anthem. He was a winner of The Voice, second season, and he's on the far side. That was Jermaine Paul. He sang to the flag, so his back was to us. But there he is, shaking hands with the committee. There's a nice shot.
Larry, I saw him on TV with my wife watching The Voice.
Did you really? Yeah.
Absolutely. That young man won it all in the second season of The Voice.
Yeah, we could see why, because that's not an easy song to sing.
Oh.
And he sang it a cappella.
A cappella.
And he did a great job, and everybody's congratulating him, rightly so. Jermaine Paul.
I'll have to tell my wife.
Tell your wife you
She
saw
would have
Jermaine.
come here.
She would have come just to listen to him
Let me
sing.
get an autograph.
You may still get it before the night's over.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we're getting ready for the semifinal here. St. Joe's, Pascack Hills. The winner will be back here Friday night, 7 p.m. We'll be mentioning this throughout the evening for the championship. Roddy, Garvey, Hawkins, Bryant, and Harris for St. Joe's. Michael will jump for Pascack Hills. Here we go. St. Joe's has it, and it's Garvey. Harris holds the ball. We have Schill, Michael, Guillermin, Lazarus, and Schumer for the Cowboys of Pascack Hills. Crowd is still filing in, and we should have almost a packed house. Garvey from outside. No good. Lazarus with the rebound.
Looks like a man-to-man.
That's what it looks like.
Let's see.
Guillermin has a pass. Garvey, Hawkins all the way and lays it in. You got to make crisper passes.
You got to take care of the ball.
Yep. That turnover resulted in an easy 2 points for St. Joe's. Lazarus directing traffic. Lazarus edge off the shield now. Pascack Hills, they like to run their plays. They will wait, they are patient. They will wait for a good shot. There's Schumer who can shoot. Banks it, a three-pointer off the glass. 3-2.
Off the glass.
Yeah,
He called it though.
you think he did it? He played it that way?
No.
Bryant comes up high, looking for Roddy down below, throws it back out to Harris. Garvey. Roddy, who has a nice outside shot, rims the basket, no good. Guillermin has. Quickly to Lazarus. Lazarus has, and lays it in. As Lazarus went coast to coast on that one, John.
You got to come back on defense.
5-2.
So right there, 5-2, real quick.
Well, last week, Bergen Catholic went up 6-0 very quickly. St. Joe's called timeout and then just played very well and put a whooping on Bergen Catholic. And then a couple of days later, Bergen Catholic beat them in a regular season game. So these teams are very tightly bunched.
And right now, the Cowboys are having a season of season. Could have been undefeated at this point.
Have only one loss.
And it was overtime.
Schumer rims the basket. Bryant bodies out Guillermin. Hawkins brings it up. Harris holds. Takes a long outside shot. Ratty has and knocks it out of bounds off Guillermin.
Great job on. You see what's happening. Pascack Hills are sinking in their defense. They want them to shoot from the outside. It's tough to make a lot of three-pointers at this place.
We saw Hippolyte in start most of the games we've done here on the Jamboree, but he started Harris for more speed.
Well, he wanted to get 3 guards against the speed of the Cowboys.
See how that works out. Hook, and he gets the rim. Chauncey Hawkins gets the rim.
And he gets a little nice bounce.
And we're all tied at 5 as that three-pointer goes. Lazarus bounced away there. Comes back out to Schumer. Hits it. A 3. Brian made a nice play for St. Joe's. Ball trickled out to Schumer and he hit a three-pointer.
Schumer's got 2 threes already.
Looks like Hippolyte's going to check in.
Yep.
Garvey, who's deadly from the outside. Can't give him any room. Here's Bryant. Nice pass inside. Bounding around, taken by St. Joe's. Garvey, long shot, no good. Guillermin over to Lazarus. Lazarus. There's the inside move. No good. Taken down by Bryant. Over to Hawkins.
That was a great pass.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Almost worked. Hawkins hits the outside for 2.
He's got 7 points.
And we're at 8-7, Hills leads. He's waiting for the stoppage to play so he can come in. And there'll be also a substitute for Pascack Kills. Killermain from outside. No good. Hawkins quickly into Bryant. He's deep, surrounded, stolen, knocked away, and they say it's off Bryant.
They're sinking that defense on the player, and it's working underneath.
Hippolyte is in for St. Joe's, and number 14,
He replaces
Steiger.
Griffin.
So Steiger's in for Hills. 8-7 with 2:50 to go. Lazarus gets the rim.
Great move underneath that time. 4 points for Lazarus.
Garvey has it high. Hippolyte replaced Bryant for St. Joe's. Hawkins. Steiger watching. Boy, and I tell you what, Steiger had his hands in his face, and he still was able to get the ball over.
That young man is so quick, Larry, and he jumps in the sky. He's only a junior, and he's got all the points.
We're all tied at 10 with 1:59 to go in the quarter.
And he's got 10.
Harris stopped Lazarus from driving, cut him off. Lazarus again. Lazarus brings it out. Michael. Schumer. Evan Schumer out. And Steiger has. Killermain, long three-pointer. Hits! A three-pointer by Nick Killermain. And it's 13-10. Coach Kirkby there. That's Kevin Kirkby. Roddy has it.
So we already have 5 threes in this game.
Oh, yeah.
3 for Pascack Hills and 2
Hippolyte
for
is
St.
working.
Joe's.
Puts it up again. No good. Take it down by Guillermain. Hands to Lazarus quickly. Steiger. And they're going to whistle on the play. They're going to call a foul on St. Joe's.
On Hawkins. Makes the first.
Brandon Danziger is in for Pascack Hills. And number 20, Mike Murphy for Hills. Brian is back. Griffin's back in. So Brian Griffin is in for St. Joe's.
So a 5-point differential
Right.
early.
15-10. Pascack Hills leads St. Joe's. We're moving up to 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hawkins. Garvey. Hippolyte. Bryant. And he is fouled. Brian Griffin is fouled. Griffin's a big kid, John. When he goes up, he can move a lot of bodies around. So Brian Griffin will go to the line. Makes the first. 4-point game, 15-11. Steiger with the rebound. Hands to Lazarus with 25 seconds to go in the quarter.
They've had a great first quarter shooting. Pascack Hills Cowboys. Three threes in the first.
15 seconds, 12 seconds. Lazarus gets knocked away by Hippolyte. He was in the passing lane. And the basket is good, and they're going to call a foul. So Isaac Hippolyte gets the basket. They're counting it, and he's going to the line to make this a 1-point game with 3.4 seconds to go in the quarter.
Just what we expected.
Hippolyte misses. Lazarus quickly, Steiger, good if it goes, and he just misses. Hits the front of the rim and bounds away. So we've played one quarter here at the Starrett Arena on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University in Hackensack, New Jersey. It is 15-13. Pascack Hills leads St. Joe's. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey.
The proceeds from the Jamboree and the other county tournaments are used to fund the 54 scholarships awarded to each of the BCCA member schools. For several years, the BCCA has awarded 27,000 scholarships, $500 to each school, largely due to thousands of fans who support the Jamboree and other tournaments. This scholarship program is named in honor of Lou Lanzalotta, longtime executive secretary and treasurer of the BCCA multi-sport coach at Paramus High School. Later on, we'll mention the Bergen County coaches.
Here's to the St. Joe's cheerleaders. Oh, these are the McQuarrie twins that are here for every time St. Joe's plays. They graduated St. Joe's. One place for Tennessee and one place for New England.
And the one on the right was Devlin.
Oh, I don't know. Can you tell them?
Yeah.
Devin?
Devin was to the right.
And Jason was to the left?
And Jason to the left.
We can figure that one out. That's going to be off. That's a good shot. Was off. Hawkins. Banging around. Griffin fights his way in. Knocked away by Danziger. Lazarus comes out with it.
Oh,
long pass intercepted.
That was
by Forster, who's checked in.
That was like a guy going out for a pass.
Yeah.
He leaped. So Forster's a junior.
Forster has into Garvey. Watched by Steiger. Garvey moves, stops, looks, shoots, and hits. And St. Joe's has tied the game at 15. Oh, long pass down court. Danziger lays it in. So Hills takes a 2-point lead. 17-15 over St. Joe's. Hippolyte. Moving. Puts it up. No good. Lazarus will bring it up. Steiger. Danziger. Thought about it. Thought about it again. Thinks third time's a charm. No good. Hippolyte soars with the rebound. Garvey. Griffin back out to Hippolyte. Hippolyte travel. Michaels will come in for Pascack Hills. Roddy will come in for St. Joe's.
A 2-point game. Just what we expected today.
There's Kirkby. That's Kevin Kirkby. Again. His brother Chris coached here before he moved on to administration.
Apparently he's got about 4 or 5 kids that play, so he's coaching all the team. His brother, that is.
Lazarus. Inside to Gulliman. Stayed in the air. Ball didn't go. Garvey has it. Hippolyte from outside. Bangs the rim, banging around. Forster comes up with it. Pushes it out to Hawkins. Hawkins to Roddy. And he can play. That young man can hurt you from the outside.
Great shooter.
Chill and fouled. St. Joe's goes up by 1 point, 18-17, but I believe they're going to put Schill on the line.
And one thing, Larry.
This is the administrator at Washington Township, Mary Ann Grow. She's here with her husband. They're big basketball fans. Schill hits the first one.
But Larry, one thing you'll see with the Cowboys, when a basket is scored, they go full speed to the other side to take the advantage like they did that time.
We're all tied here. Boy, Schill got the entire basket. Tony Karsich, the athletic director, longtime football coach at St. Joe's, is here with his lovely wife.
Linda.
There's Roddy again. They're going to call a push-off on Garvey. A lot of people here today, John.
Well, every seat is taken.
You know, I think you're right.
Standing.
Yeah.
There's some standing room. How can you not come to a game like this?
Oh, Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock, watch the game. Watch the other game coming, which is Chinek Don Bosco.
And Larry, this is Group 2 against a large Catholic school team.
Schumer puts it up, bounced away, taken down by Forster.
This young man has made a name for himself in this game.
Sure has. Ball gets turned over. It's 19-18. Pascack kills. They're always close. And in the fourth quarter, they find a way to do something to get in.
It's a team you don't want to have.
No, you don't want to hang around. No.
Mike Doherty.
Yep. Dorian Hardy's in.
And you know, on his team, you got to be able to play defense. You don't play defense, you sit.
Oh, yeah. So Lazarus brings it up slowly. Guillerme puts it up. Somehow he got it off his hip into the basket. So Guillerme lays it in. And it's 21-18. Hawkins cut off. Blocked by Michaels.
Great defense by Michael that time.
So Michael blocked the shot. Kevin DeVario from Don Bosco. Garvey from way outside hits a three. A lot of threes this game.
That's his second three. He's got six points with 2 threes. They have 4, and Pascack Hills has 3, 7 threes.
And that we're all tied up at 21-21 with 3:54 to go in the half. Lazarus. Schill. Oh. He hits 3.
Now they both have 5.
Forster. Garvey bangs it off the glass.
Great move inside. 1 point difference.
A 1 point lead for Hills. Guillermain.
Oh.
Whoa! He hits 3. Coach Kirkby told us last week he's starting to play better. He's getting better. He's getting used to the Jamboree and the court. And
he's a high scorer for the team.
So we have 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go. It's 27-23. Hills over St. Joe's. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. The Bergen County Coach Association and the Jamboree Committee would like to thank the following organizations for their tremendous support for the 60th Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. TD Bank, Sports Time, The Record, Lifesavers Inc., Ryan Murphy Esquire, Big E's Restaurant, probably one of the few restaurants I didn't go to this week, Diamond Rock Water, Joe and Company Insurance, and the Washington Community Television. That's us, WCTV.
But you're not a biggie. You can't go. Only biggies can go to restaurants.
Kevin DeVario, the head basketball coach at at Don Bosco Prep. And he has the team is both teams
There they
here.
are, right there.
Teaneck is here. I saw Jerome Smart for Teaneck. There was Don Bosco here. They're waiting. They will play the second game. Oh, there you go. You're not going to talk to that McCourty. He single-handedly almost beat the Giants when the Giants played at MetLife.
He's a great
player.
player.
He went into a deep zone and took everything away from us. I got to talk to him.
He's an outstanding safety.
Yeah, I know.
Free safety.
He proved it to me.
Oh, I would
Giants
love to
should
have
have
him.
won that game. Well, getting ready to throw it in. Harris is checked in. He will throw it in to Hawkins.
Yeah, Dorian Hardy had an injury pre-game, and he's now out, number 12. That's why you never fool around before the game.
Griffin's out, too. They have Hippolyte in. Harris, the aforementioned Hippolyte. Garvey wants it. Comes back out to Roddy. Hawkins wide open for three. Bangs the rim. No good. Harris has the ball dribble off Hawkins' leg.
Great idea. Unselfish move that time, and it went off somebody's foot.
2 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the half. 27-23, Pascack Guilds lead. Lazarus holds the ball.
And you know you can't let them outside, range from outside the shooters.
They'll shoot, they'll hit. Schumer, who's been quiet.
Well, Schumer's got 2 threes.
That's quiet for him. Chill drives, and they're going to call a foul on, I believe, Harris. We'll wait.
You're right.
Foul
Number
on
3 on a foul.
J.T. Giles Harris, his first personal foul, the 14th foul.
There's shoot. No good. Schumer's shot. No good. All the way up court to Roddy. Roddy wants it. Stops, looks, and hits. John, I saw him last year and was impressed the way he played. He's gotten a lot better. That shot of his is dynamite from the outside.
He's only a junior.
And he's a junior. Oh.
So he's got 2 threes today. They have 6 threes. St. Joe's.
He can come outside and take the big men with him, and he could shoot.
Oh,
Bouncing around on the shot, no good. Hippolyte.
we got jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's
He'll
going
go
to
to
be
St.
out.
Joe's. Yeah, he'll go to St. Joe's. 1:25 to go. It's a 1-point game. Mike Murphy's in. Michael will sit down.
And they say this is a tough place to make threes.
Yeah, they say that, right?
we'll give you that.
When you're on, you could shoot them anywhere. From the bottom of a barrel, you can make it.
There's only 11 threes in the first half.
Is that amazing? Hawkins. There's Rowdy again. Comes off. Harris has it. Bounces away. Garvey stops. Boy, does he stay up in the air. When he comes across that key and he jumps, it looks like he stays there forever. St. Joe's takes a 1-point lead.
10 points for Garvey. You know, he could be in Division I.
Oh, has all the skills, John. He really does.
Oh, great ball handler.
6'3".
Nice size.
Deadly shot. Guillemin. They're going to say he walked.
Yeah, he needed that little baby step. 31.1 second in a very exciting first half.
1-point game. No team has had more than a 4-5-point lead.
And the rain of threes.
This is the land. This is not the Stratus Arena this afternoon. It's the land of
They're
threes.
shooting over 50% right now from 3.
16 seconds to go. Garvey inside. Hippolyte. Back out. Hawkins. Hawkins puts it up.
We'll go on the line, I guess, for 2.
Gonna go to the line with 6 seconds, almost 6.9 seconds to go. No, it's a non-shooting foul. I beg your pardon.
We made our first mistake.
So Roddy will trigger it in with 6.9 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Hippolyte. Garvey backs up. 2. Stops, looks, shoots. No good. So we played one exciting half, as John Francola has alluded to. St. Joe's will take a 1-point lead into the locker room, 28-27 over Pascack Hills. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. Well, we're here at halftime, 28-27. St. Joe's leads Pascack Hills. John Francola will have the stats of the first half. A lot of threes. That's what he has to say. Go ahead, John.
We had 10 threes, by the way, but for the Cowboys, Steiger had 2 points on foul shot. Nick Guillemine had 8 points, 2 threes. Evan Schumer, 2 threes for 6 points. Lazarus, 4 points. Jason Chill, 1 3 and 2 foul shot for 5. Danziger, 2 for a total of 27. For the Green Knights, Nate Garvey had 9 points, 1 3. Chauncey Hawkins, 10 points with 2 threes. Brian Griffin, 1 point on the foul shot. Hippolyte, 2 points. Roddy, 2 threes for 6 for a total of 28. What a hit. 10 threes between these two teams.
I think, John, and it's going to sound very simple, but I think the team that has a drought for a minute, 90 seconds, maybe 2, is going to lose the game. You're going to have to continue scoring. If you go into a drought here, either team will be able to put up 6, 7, 8 point lead. I don't think you're going to come back.
Well, what you have to do, Larry, as I see it, both teams should play man-to-man full court and play and keep switching people. I know, Coach Doherty will do that. They're going to roll up their shorts and they're going to play man-to-man, mano-a-mano to stop this.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And listen, I think other than maybe one game that we did, every game that we've covered since Northern Highlands has gone into the second half, many times into the fourth quarter with the game in doubt. So we couldn't ask for a better Jamboree. Here we are in the semifinals. It's halftime. It's a 1-point game.
And you know, we saw Pascack Hills. If you keep them in the game, they got the 3 machines, and they're going to shoot from any place on the court, and you lose the game that way.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Doherty before the game, and he was talking about this team. And we agreed. There's a team that they play harder. They'll play the entire 48 minutes. They go down to the last second. And maybe sometimes when the game's over, you wonder, we were winning the whole game up until the last minute, and we lost. And that's what they are. They will keep coming and coming and coming and coming, and they play the whole 48 minutes. So that's what they do. St. Joe's got to get the ball in the hands of your great guards and let them just break the defense down, and they can shoot. Garvey's very, very impressive. Extremely impressive. Impressive. This is the Bergen County Jamboree 2016. Will air throughout March on the system that you are watching, whether it is on Cablevision channel 77/76, it's on Verizon channel 24, or you're on our website at www.wctv.us. All the games will be on our website. We start the second half in front of a packed house here at the ISIS Arena in the Rothman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University. Blocked by Garvey. I'm sorry, I said it's the Stratus Arena. I got ISIS on the brain.
You got ISIS because you're
like everybody else. Chill hits from outside. Roddy hits.
You got that young little man that plays hockey, that young guy that scores all over the place.
Yeah.
Who loves the game.
Hippolyte rims the basket. No good. Whoa, you got it, I got it. Almost knocked it out of bounds. This is the Stratus Arena. We're in the Rothman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University in Hackensack.
This young man can shoot. Ooh.
Lazarus wants it from the outside, And the 3 points continue. So Lazarus hits from 3. 30-28. Now Hills leads.
You cannot let these young men have any kind of room or else they score.
Ball gets just knocked away momentarily. Garvey. Looking for something for a cut. Didn't materialize. Inside. Knocked away. Schulmer. Over to Lazarus. Schill back to Lazarus. Schulmer from way outside.
Count it.
Another three-pointer. I think they're going to just back up and start shooting from 20 feet, John.
Well, Schumann has 3 threes now. You cannot give these guys an inch. I'm telling you, they can shoot.
33-28. Hippolyte. Hawkins. Schumann with good defense. Garvey. Watch by Gilliman. Hippolyte working hard. Puts it up and in. Isaac Hippolyte is an outstanding low post player, John. He gets inside the paint, he's up the top, stop. And he's got a nice shot from the outside.
And he's only a junior. Oh. He's a heck of a athlete.
Oh. Lazarus, no good. Hippolyte with the rebound. Hands to Hawkins. Hawkins all the way down, puts it up, bangs around. No good, banging around, still no good. Hippolyte, and he's fouled from behind.
He'll get 2.
So Isaac Hippolyte will go to the line. Michael with the foul. Hippolyte hits 1. Has another one coming. He's 6'5". He's a 6'5" junior.
Great athlete.
Oh, and he's got a nice shot. I think he's a well-rounded basketball player. You can say that about almost everybody on the St. Joe's team and Pascack Hills. They do have athletes on this field. Ball rolls off the fingers of Lazarus.
You know, Larry, this may be the best I've ever seen in my 28 years, shooting the 3 by 2 teams.
Yeah, sometimes one team comes out and shoot. Look at Hawkins all the way down. And
5 turnovers for Pascack Hills.
Okay. Hawkins. Ball got dribbled off one of the Hills players. Griffin. Garvey. Became an easy shot inside. Something happened to slow the game down.
Coach Doherty there.
St. Joe's has a lead now. They were down by 5 just a few moments ago, and they scored quick 6 points. It's 34-33.
The 3 is an equalizer plus. And you can't let this Cowboy team shoot from outside.
Schumer has a step. No good. Rims the basket. Hawkins has it. Hawkins all the way down. Hands to Hippolyte. And they're going to say the ball rolled off Hippolyte's leg. Both teams are trying to run, it looks like. And get down the court as fast as they can.
Well, you have 7 for the Cowboys, 3s to, I say 5. Let me see. To 5 for St. Joe's.
Your calculator's going to break.
Oh, that's some
Hawkins
defense.
seals
What
it.
a defense.
Into Garvey.
Down it.
And he puts it up, and he's fouled.
This may be the old-fashioned 3.
So, this is an 8-0 run, John, right now for St. Joe's. They were down 33-28. So now it's 36-33.
And see, defense is the key for St. Joe's. They
see if Pascack Hills can get a score here. They got to walk.
He wasn't sure what he wanted. Should I dribble or should I shoot?
Harris is in. Griffin is going out. Ratty. Hippolyte looking for a cut. Harvey drives back out. Hawkins. There it is.
Two.
That was Harris. So it's 38-33. St. Joe's leads.
That was Hawkins, right?
That was, that was Harris, number 3. 38-33, it's a 5-point lead. That's a 10-point shift in the last 2 minutes between Pascack Hills and St. Joe's. The Bergen County Coaches Association and Jamboree Committee would like to thank the staff of the athletic department of Fairleigh Dickinson University for hosting the quarterfinals, the semifinals tonight, and the championship game Friday night, February 26, 7 p.m. All right, so we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 38-33, St. Joe's leads. Pascack Hills has had a drought. Remember I said, John, we start with one team that has a drought for any length of time.
They had 2 threes in this third quarter.
They've made up a 5-point difference, St. Joe's has, and now they're leading by 5.
Yeah, St. Joe's defense has created this turnabout. Steals and baskets.
Danziger's in. Schumer. Evan looking. Cut off by Hawkins.
And you notice your defense right now.
And a
Everybody's
timeout.
playing
That was good
man to man.
defense. Forced him to call a timeout. So with 2:52 to go, it's 38-33 St. Joe's.
This is Mike Doherty love. Defense, defense, defense.
He got it so far.
And you notice the shorts go up. Well, 38-33. They pull up their shorts and they play defense.
Remember, a little while ago, it was 33-28. Pascack Hills was leading. 2:54 teams are coming back on the court. What a nice crowd they have here tonight.
You know, Larry, we have to explain when we say you pull your shorts up. It's defense. This is what it makes you get down and play D. Like
Yes.
you tie your shoelaces.
This is, I believe,
Looks like
Don
team-
Bosco, I believe. All right. Steiger's in. Lazarus holds the ball. Danziger. Schumer. Danziger outside. No good. Ratty with the rebound. Hawkins. Harris. Now, Ratty's deep now. Turns, stops, shoots. No good. Another rebound by Hippolyte. Knocked away by Dent. Put back up, and they're going to call walk. Now, John, there were 3 offensive rebounds there, and here's where St. Joe's is starting to take command of this game under the basket.
Yeah, you know what it was? I was watching the referee. He did jump up. There was some action, and they called the turnover.
Gillimaine. Spinning, puts it up, and gets it in. It breaks the schneid for Pascack Hills. It's now 38-35.
Gillimaine, the junior, doing a great job.
Hippolyte, cross court. Harris. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Harris looking. Garvey stops. Rim to basket. No good, and it goes off.
Looks like
They're going to call a foul, I think.
Hippolyte, I believe.
Hippolyte with the foul. I was screened out by the referee. Michael is in.
He pushed.
Danziger is out. So it's 38-35 with 1:08 to go. Gillimaine. Lazarus.
They all look for that three.
Let's
Jump
see.
ball.
Jump ball, huh?
So you go by the arrow.
They're going to call it, tied him up. So there's a tie-up. The arrow was facing for St. Joe's, so Harris will throw it in. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's a three-point lead for St. Joe's.
As the Cowboys are staying around.
Hawkins. Cowboys are playing some defense now.
Look at the job he does with that ball. And you know you got 5 seconds, but you got to go forward, which he's doing.
Yeah, Schumer is staying with him. Hippolyte, watched by Michael. Inside to Roddy. Misses the cut by Hippolyte. Hawkins drives the baseline, puts it up, banged around, and they're going to call a foul.
Looks like a player control foul.
I think a foul on Hawkins. Yeah. Here's Jerome Smart. He's getting ready for the next game.
He's only 19-1. He had won 19 straight games until he lost last year in the final game.
Stolen by Harris. Nice steal. Hawkins for three, bangs around, no good. Taken down by Gillimaine, throws it up, and no good. So the third quarter comes to an end, 38-35. St. Joe's leads. Pascack Hills, you are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. We're going to have the Mickey Corcoran scholarship that is being proposed here to recognize male and female athletes who embody the characteristics of Coach Corcoran. Nominations should be submitted through your high school athletic office. If you'd like to donate to this wonderful charity, send it to Mickey Corcoran Scholarship Fund, 235 Airmont Road, Marwan, New Jersey, 07430. Thank you very much for your support for this scholarship to recognize male and female athletes who embody the true spirit of Mickey Corcoran of playing hard, not being the best athlete, just playing hard and is coachable by coaches and all right, the Jamboree Committee, we see Paul Pugliese along with Ed Crowmer are the co-chairmen, Leon Steinberg, John Ryan, Rookie Corcoran, and Chris Annabal. There's Chris Annabal and Leon Steinberg, Rookie Corcoran to his left. We missed Ed Crowmer. We'll get him. We'll get Ed. He was sitting right next to Paul. All right, we start the fourth quarter.
This game is everything I expected and more.
Oh, it's a great game.
3-point differential.
St. Joe's leads. We're in the fourth quarter.
All the figures are correct. In anticipation of a fantastic finish.
Well, you got a great game here. Another game coming up should be that should be a bomb burner.
That will be.
This was one. No matter how it ends, it's been a bomb burner.
Oh, tell you, Pascack Hills, I'm very much impressed for a small school like they are.
Blocked inside by Griffin. Hawkins. Got some big bodies in there. Garvey brings it out. Harris hands to Hawkins. Hawkins holds. Garvey wants, looks, stops, shoots, rims the basket. No good. Ratty with the rebound. Somehow he got in there. Garvey again for three. Rims the basket. No good. Another rebound by Griffin. And he puts it in. With just the strength of Brian Griffin. Goes up and gets the rebound. There's where Pascack Hills is at a disadvantage.
Power and strength. They got to box out. So Griffin, that's his third point of the game. So he's been silent. And they had to play this quicker team on defense by St. Joe's.
Schill wants three.
He's got, ooh,
Rims
it
the
looked
basket. Gilliman right as Johnny on the spot, lays it in. Back to a 3-point lead for St. Joe's.
12 points for Gilliman.
Garvey. Basket no good. They're going to call a foul on Michaels. 33 on Michael.
They call the basket good. They call the basket good.
Roddy will throw it in. Hawkins from way outside. Another rebound for St. Joe's. Hawkins. No basket, player control foul on Hawkins. This is the crowd that's here at the Stratus Arena.
The Stratus.
The
I think
Rocky
you got ISIS.
Center.
Got ISIS.
No, not ISIS. That's all you hear about on TV.
ISIS.
It's in my brain.
So 5:47, 3-point difference.
St. Joe's leads 40-37. Lazarus brings it up slowly. Michael holds it over his head. Hands to Gilliman. Gilliman drives. On Roddy. They're going to call traveling. They traveled.
This quarter's 2 against 2. 2 points, 2 points. A lot of great defense right now. Turnovers are climbing. Pascack killed 10 turnovers.
They're going to play defense now. Both teams getting to the 5-minute mark of the game. Hawkins holds it over his head. Knocked away nice by Gilliman. Hippolyte will check in for St. Joe's and Harris will check out.
So again, with some bigger players underneath right now, but Hippolyte can play a faster man. Got great speed. 8 turnovers for St. Joe's and 10 for Pascack Hill.
All right, Lazarus will bring it up. Tell you what, Pascack Hills has gone into a drought. They've scored 4 points in the last 5 minutes. Well, here comes Schumer. He ties the whole game up. He gets warmed up here.
That's his 4th 3.
So at 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, we are tied at 40. Garvey.
3. That was a 3. 40-40.
40-40. And the ball's going to go over to Pascack Hills.
We said it early.
That's a great game.
You know it and I know it. You keep a team like Pascack Hills in the game, they can shoot the 3.
So let's see now. The official across the way is chit-chatting with... Let's see.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get a clarification on
Schumer's going to be a 2. Let's wait for the score to change.
Yeah, it looks, they may give Schumer, make that a 2-point shot.
They were questioning Schumer's 3-pointer. I'm waiting for the scorekeeper to change it to 39.
Kirkby's talking. He's pleading a case.
Well, I would too. We're gonna wait.
Yeah, I think they're getting it. They're gonna make it a 39. There it is.
That's a two-pointer.
So they're gonna make Schumer's shot that was originally a 3, a 2.
So St. Joe's ahead by 1, 40-39, 4:36 to go.
And Lazarus brings it up. So we got everything straightened out, okay?
That's always good officiating. You talk about it and you make the right decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's why you have.
You want to get it right. Take your time.
I totally agree with you.
Nobody's going anywhere. Make sure you get it right. Schumer rims the basket. Rowdy with the rebound. He's always on the basket when he shoots, huh? Garvey brings it forward. Hawkins. Garvey gets a step, puts it up. That's it. He's money in the bank when he's there. Another 2 points.
He's got 6 points this quarter.
Schill. Lazarus. Throws it out. 3:30 to go in the game. It's a 3-point game. Schumer. They're going to have a foul. So Evan will go to the line. Shoot 2. The foul was on. I didn't see. Was it on Griffin?
I believe so. Let me listen.
So Schumer hits the first one. 2-point game. And he rims the basket and falls through. We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. It's a 1-point game, 42-41.
Schumer has 13 points. He's getting hot. 1 point difference.
Garvey inside to Bryant. Another rebound by Rowdy. And Rowdy goes high in the air, gets the rebound and lays it in.
He's a player, that young man. A junior.
Steiger. 3-point lead now for St. Joe's. Lazarus puts it up. No good. Rebound by Griffin. Hands to Garvey. Over to Hawkins. No good. Rebound. Michael. Lazarus. Coming down.
You know he's going to shoot.
Rims the basket. No good. Taken by Bryan. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins down the court. Stops. Looks. Shoots. Whistle. And he walked. With 2:17 to go. He walked.
You know, that was a great shot, how he slowed down.
Stop.
Another turnover, another basket. That's been a couple of baskets that St. Joe's has lost on turnovers. So
Michael.
3 points.
Schumer is fouled as he drives the baseline. Good feed by Michael into Schumer.
Well, the shooter's going to be on the line.
We get into 2 minutes. Could be a 1-point game. We asked Coach Kirkby, what do you have for us tonight? He's done a great job so far. It was a great game.
You're playing against the big non-public St. Joe's. Ooh, big miss.
Missed the first one.
This is a pure shooter right here, Schumer.
Misses 2.
Well, sometimes your legs, you miss the shot by.
Garvey brings it up. We're under 2 minutes and a timeout called by Mike Doherty. So let me set the stage for you. We have 1 minute, 55 seconds to go. St. Joe's leads Pascack Hills 44-41. This is the semifinal of the Jamboree. The winner moves on to the championship game next Friday night, February 26th at 7 p.m. Well, here's what we got here. We had St. Joe's, Pascack Valley.
That was a tough game.
That was a tough game. And Pascack Hills knocked off Old Tappan on Schumer's shot with no time left. Then last week, St. Joe's defeated Bergen Catholic. Pascack Hills knocked off the number 1 seed, Ramapo, and here we are for the semifinals. Number 4 St. Joe's versus number 8 Pascack Hills.
And you know, when you keep Pascack Hills in the game, they do have the 3-pointers.
They sure do.
You got to go 156. Rebound. Hippolyte's got 9 rebounds.
That's where the difference of this game, John, that I could see without going over, without going into the book and the stat. It seems to me, calling the game, that the offensive rebound of St. Joe's has made a big difference here.
Having Roddy and Hippolyte and Griffin. Those 3 big guys are doing a great job. So, well, 1:55 to go. If you're Coach Kirkby, he's saying to himself, well, I have another fantastic finish in my back pocket. And if you're Mike Doherty, he says, I want to get into that final game.
Oh,
what a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Garvey holds it.
St. Joe's had 34 rebounds this game.
I'll watch the clock. It's 1:46 to go. There's your clock. You can watch it yourself now. You don't need me. Watkins backs up.
A little 4 corners. And that's smart.
Steiger fouled him.
So that'll give 4 fouls. Somebody texting.
Checking out the mail. Texting.
And Pascack Hills has 15 rebounds. So you can see where St. Joe's, and they're going to put Ratty? Well, not yet. You know what he's trying to do now is get over 7 fouls. So this way you can foul, put them on a line, and hope they miss the shots.
I didn't get the rebounds for St. Joe's. What do you got? How many rebounds?
St. Joe's had 34 rebounds.
34.
To 15 for Pascack Hill.
It's amazing. It's only a 3-point game.
And see, that's what Coach Kirkby is doing. He wants to get to 7 fouls. Put them on a line and hope they miss.
So another foul. 1:28 to go. Roddy will trigger it in.
So you need one more foul.
Ball gets bounced around. Steiger has. Guillemain puts it up and he's fouled. Guillemain fouled. And we're a 1-point game with 1:19 to go. Wow. So Guillemain, who played very well last week in the upset, the Ramapo, is playing another great game tonight, John.
Took the ball inside. Oh.
Rebound by Michaels. Stolen by Garvey. Taken back in a foul.
Now you got to put him on the line. But, you know, I like that idea, but now you can play it and go slower with that. 1-1.
So Garvey will go to the line, 1-1, 1:15 to go. It's a 1-point lead for St. Joe's. Garvey coolly sinks one.
Ice in the vein.
Makes it a 2-point game.
Oh, they're going to switch. You got a substitution. Harrison for
Griffin.
What a game.
Woo. It's a 3-point lead now for St. Joe's. Danziger is in, Michael is out. So the three-point shooters are in. You don't have to shoot for three here, John.
No. No, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time here.
Lazarus looking. Gilliman. Lazarus knocked away by
what
Hippolyte.
defense.
Great play by Hippolyte and a foul.
Another.
With 50 seconds to go, that could be the play of the game right there.
We'll mark it with 50 seconds. Hippolyte had a block shot, which was a sure two-pointer. You know, no matter what happens here, two teams have played a great game.
This is the T-Net coaches in back of ours. We got Jerome Smart sitting there watching the whole game. He's taking
I would
notes.
too. They're going to be playing. They may be playing one of these two teams. What a game!
Ratty hits one. 47-43, St. Joe's.
That's big. That's 4 points. It's always good to have more than three.
Ratty coolly hits two. 5-point game. It's a two-possession game now with 47 seconds to go and a timeout by Pascack Kills. When we come back, it'll be 46.6 seconds to go. 48-43, St. Joe's leads Pascack Kills. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Well, this is our administrator in Washington Township, Mary Ann Groh. She's on TV, so she's trying to get her hair straightened out. She doesn't know she's on TV.
I know that.
I'm going to tell her that she's on. Could be, I'm not too sure, it could be her daughter next to her.
Oh, you can see that. There's a similarity between the two.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The McCourtys are here. I'm not talking to him. He ruined my afternoon one
That's
Sunday.
got to be possible one of the two, baby.
Yep.
Look at cute little young man.
Yeah, a little cute kid.
The cheerleaders are cheering. You and I are getting hoarse.
What else is new?
What a game, though. Foul shooting will come to win this game, obviously.
Lazarus brings it up.
Look at this.
Danziger wants three. Rims the basket.
They will
Harris
foul.
with the rebound and a foul quickly by Guillemain with 34 seconds to go.
That's the 9th foul, so it's not two yet.
It's 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Another rebound. All right, we're back. They had a little leads come out of
And
Harris's eyes.
Harris will be on the line.
1 and
1 and 1.
with 34.1 seconds. Makes the first.
Yeah. We'll get it. Remember what I said? Foul shooting will win the game.
Tony Carson taking the whole game in.
Oh, that's big. 6 points.
Still a two-possession game.
They got to go to the three.
They got to go up there with three.
They got to go to three.
Stolen by Hawkins. And
He's going to get
holds
two.
it. He's going to get close to the
No
line
matter
for
what.
2. And you know what, John? If he makes this with 20 seconds, St. Joe's is going to move on to the finals.
And I said foul shooting is the key.
And tonight,
Make foul shots.
and tonight the rebounds, just overwhelming rebounds.
And rebound, absolutely. And steals.
Steals, rebound. Pascack Kills couldn't get a second shot, and St. Joe's both on the offense and defensive boards just cleaned it up with Hippolyte and Roddy and Griffin.
And Larry, you know what, coaches? At the end of practice, they all shoot foul shots because in a situation like this, when you're tired, you got to make foul shot. And St. Joe's is doing that. And this will put them into the final because they're shooting fouls.
It's 51-43 with 20 seconds to go, St. Joe's. is wins. They were a 4 seed, but when we started this back at the end of January, we looked at the schools like St. Joe's and Bergen Catholic and Teaneck and Don Bosco and Ramapo. You can go through the list, and you said, there's about 7, 8, 9 schools that really, yeah. Thank you. People put this up. You had Ramapo, Don Bosco, Teaneck, St. Joe's, Bergen Catholic, and Ramsey, Pascack Hills. Any one of those teams could have made a run. The Hackensack, St. Mary's, these teams, Pascack Hills, they get hot. They can make a run deep into the playoffs like St. Mary's did. So this was a well-positioned field. And we're coming down to the 4 playing either 2 or 3.
We always talk about Hoosier. When you have a small school against a big school, here's a perfect example. Pascack Hills eliminated Ramapo, which is bigger than they are, and of course St. Joe's is bigger. So the small school has the opportunity to win, like Pagoda did in the old days.
Well, this was a very tight game up until the last 3-4 minutes of the game. Lazarus will bring it up. Chilmer comes around.
Oh,
misses.
Good.
Steiger, no good. Taken. Hawkins has 10 seconds. This should just about do it. They can throw it back. St. Joe's will go to the finals. Steiger will go up. Misses, and that is it. So the final score, and a tight one. Much more tight than the score will tell you. St. Joe's 51. Pascack Hills 43. St. Joe's will move on to the finals against the winner of Teaneck versus Don Bosco Prep next Sunday, February 26th at 7 p.m. That game will be for the championship of the 60th Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. It was a great game. Both teams put on a great show. Congratulations to the Cowboys of Pascack Hills and to the Green Knights, who will move on, and St. Joe's will move on. And Mike Darby was very nervous before this game, rightly so, because Pascack Hills put on a great show here, and they played very, very hard. Now Pascack Hills with Chris Kirkby moves on to the States. There are a 2 seed in the Group 2, and they will have a run for another sectional championship. John Bancola is getting all the stats ready. We had a lot of threes here today. This was the land of the threes. They were hitting them from the outside, especially early in the game. And as the game went down, they played a little bit more in depth. And they played just good defense. So St. Joe's with their rebounding, steals, they had 36 rebounds
to 19
for Pascack Hills. John is just about ready. If the crowd files out and many people more are coming in for the second game, we will give you the stats in just a moment. Go ahead, John.
These are just for St. Joe's, real quickly. Nate Garvey, my MVP, had 15 points. Harris at 4 points. Hawkins had 11 points. Griffin had 3 points. Hippolyte, 6 points. Joseph Ratty, 10 points, a total of 51. And for the Hills, the Cowboys had 2 for Steiger, 14 for Gillimaine. Schumer had 13. Lazarus had 3. Schill had 5. Danzig had 2. A total of 40. What was the final score?
43.
43, 8-point differential.
All right, we hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for the next game, which will have Teaneck versus Don Bosco. The winner will play St. Joseph's next Friday night. Again, the final score, St. Joseph 51, Pascack Hills 43. Goodbye, everybody.